John woke with a jolt. His heart was racing and his breath came in short, sharp gasps. The remnants of a nightmare clung to his mind, but the details were already slipping away like sand through his fingers. Cold sweat clung to him. He was alone. The room was eerily silent, the kind of silence that presses in on you, making you hyper-aware of every creak and rustle. He glanced at his nightstand. A folded note sat there, stark and out of place. It hadn't been there when he went to bed. He unfolded it slowly, his fingers trembling. His own handwriting stared back at him, the words sending a chill down his spine. Don't trust your reflection. His heart pounded. Why did he write this? He couldn't remember writing it, but the handwriting was unmistakably his. Panic began to bubble up inside him. He scanned the room. Nothing seemed out of place. The shadows seemed to dance on the walls, but everything was where it should be. The window was closed. His phone lay on the dresser, untouched. There were no signs of an intruder, no indication that anything was amiss. He crumpled the note, fear creeping into his mind. What did it mean? Why couldn't he remember writing it? The questions swirled in his head, refusing to settle. John tried to reason. It was just a bad dream, a prank from his own mind. He went about his morning routine. He showered, dressed and made coffee, but the note lingered in his thoughts. He caught his reflection in the toaster, just a normal reflection. He laughed at his paranoia. The note was silly. He needed to relax. Finished his coffee and headed out. At work, John couldn't focus. His mind was a whirlwind of thoughts, each one more distracting than another. The usual hum of the office felt distant, almost like a background. He tried to concentrate on his task, but the note's warning kept pulling him back into a state of unease. The note's warning echoed in his mind, a constant reminder of something he couldn't quite grasp. It was as if the words were etched into his brain, refusing to be. He felt a growing sense of dread, an inexplicable fear that gnawed. He went to the restroom to wash his face, hoping to clear his head. The cold water provided a brief respite, a momentary escape from the chaos within. He looked up, expecting to see his own weary reflection staring back at him. As he looked in the mirror, he froze. His reflection was lagging. It was a surreal sight, like something out of a nightmare. He blinked. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit, I got no love. He moved his hand, his reflection and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit, I got no love. He waved his hand again, slower this time, but the reflection seemed like his breath caught in his throat. This was not possible. He felt a chill run down his spine, a cold sweat breaking out on his forehead. The room seemed to close in around him, the walls pressing in.
Something not illogical, something that is topical. Rub it on and watch it go. Make yourself unstoppable. Dreams are irresponsible, but they're always possible. If you just believe, you could be so remarkable. Thoughts in my head, a collage and they spread. I'll be great one day, going off of my meds. No, I'm not giving up, no, I'm not giving in. I will make it to the top, taking off in the wind. I gotta make it. I'm saving every day to taste it. I'm patient, but my mind, it can hardly take it. I'm chasing a dream that I've had for several ages of vacant. Modern kingdom for the taking.
He rushed home, fear propelling him. He needed to see, to understand. He ran to the large antique mirror in his living room. He stopped, his blood turning to ice. His reflection wasn't moving, it stood there, an exact copy of him, but frozen. John's eyes darted around, looking for any logical explanation. His reflection stared back with an eerie stillness. He was trapped in a nightmare. John watched his reflection, paralyzed with fear. His reflection slowly blinked. The room was eerily silent. The only sound was John's own breathing, heavy and uneven. He couldn't understand what was happening, but he knew something was terribly wrong. It turned its head, looking directly at John. The eyes in the mirror were his, yet they seemed to belong to someone or something else entirely. They were cold, calculating, and filled with a malevolent intelligence that sent shivers down his spine. It raised its hand, holding another note. John's heart pounded as he saw the reflection's hand move with a deliberate slowness, almost as if it was savoring the moment. The note read, "You're trapped now." John screamed. His voice echoed in the small room, but there was no one to hear him. The realization hit him like a ton of bricks. He was utterly alone. He lunged at the mirror, the glass cold and unyielding against his skin. He pounded on it with all his might, but it was like hitting a solid wall. His hands began to ache, but he didn't stop. His reflection smiled, a cruel, mocking smile. It was a smile that spoke of victory, of dominance. John felt a chill run down his spine as he realized that the reflection was enjoying his torment. John was now the reflection, forever trapped, staring out at the world he could no longer touch. He pressed his face against the glass, longing for the warmth and freedom he once took for granted. The reflection stepped away from the mirror, leaving John alone in the cold, dark reflection. The room grew darker, and John felt an overwhelming sense of despair. He was now a prisoner in his own nightmare with no hope of escape.